Use Newton's method to approximate the root of f of x is equal to cosine of the quantity 2x plus x, accurate to 6 decimal places. Use x sub 1 is equal to -1. Okay, so the first step in this process is going to be to first find the derivative of our function. So we're going to find f prime of x. The derivative of cosine is negative sine, so negative sine of, we leave the angle the same, 2x, and then we have to find the derivative of the angle by the chain rule, and the derivative of 2x is just 2. So I'm going to put that in the front. You could multiply it by 2 at the end and then rearrange. That's fine. And now we can find the derivative of x with respect to x, which is just 1. So here is our derivative, f prime of x. Newton's method requires us to find our x2 term and the terms that occur afterwards using the formula x sub n plus 1 is equal to x sub n minus f of x sub n divided by f prime of x sub n. So when we're using x1 to find x2, we can substitute it in as follows. x2 is equal to x1, which is -1, minus our f of x1 over f prime of x1. And that's going to be -1 minus the cosine of 2 times -1 plus -1 divided by -2 times the sine of 2 times -1 and then plus 1. And when we put this into our calculator, that's the next part. So we have -1 minus, in parentheses, cosine of 2 times -1 plus -1 and then divided by -2 times the sine. Oh, and I forgot to put the parentheses in front of this -2. So let's put the parenthesis in there. There it is. All right, so you get to insert. We're going to put a parenthesis in front of that. There we go. And now we're fine. So we got the sine of 2 times -1, and then we are adding 1. And when we evaluate, we get this number. All right, so now we got to enter this formula back in, but wherever there's that -1, we have to put in the answer. So it's going to be answer minus, open parenthesis, cosine of 2 times the answer, and then plus the answer, close parenthesis, divided by, open the other parenthesis, -2 times the sine of 2 times the answer, and then plus 1, close parenthesis, equals. All right, and now we can keep pressing equals a couple of times until we get to our best estimate. And notice we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do have 6 accurate digits up to here, so the answer is -0.514933, or answer choice C.